Bob's blog.
Hi, I'm Entertainment Director Bob Babish, and you're watching Bob's blog on Summerfest.com. Here's my favorite for the day from Joel. How come you fill the amphitheater with horrible country acts and wash-ups? First of all, it's not a horrible country act or a wash-up if it sells 22,000 seats. That's a sold-out amphitheater show, and there are plenty of people out there that really enjoy going to country shows. And I don't know what you consider a wash-up, but most of the acts we put in the amphitheater are amphitheater-size acts, and they're not washed up. One of the things about the amphitheater is we try to hit as many genres as we possibly can. But it also has to be big enough that it can fill an amphitheater-sized seating area, which is huge. So you have to take whatever out there on the road. Sometimes it's a country act, sometimes it's a middle-of-the-road act, sometimes it's a pop act, sometimes it's an indie rock act, but it has to be something that can fill the venue, A, and B, be around in our market. A lot of acts go to Europe during our time period. A lot of acts don't want to play. You'd be surprised how many acts we offer seven figures to who say they don't want to play this year. And you can't do much about that. If they don't want to work, they don't want to work. Country bands plan earlier than everybody else, so we get those out. Those get out, early on in the lineup time, in the scheduling time, and the rest of the acts start to happen after that. But here's a question from Jim. So how do you pick bands? I know that bands have to submit an EPK through Sonic Bids, but after that, what is the criteria or method used to sort through bands and pick bands, whether a local act or otherwise? Well, let's start with the national acts first. One thing about Summerfest is we try to have the most eclectic lineup that we can. That means we try to hit all genres every single day of the week. So we have to find people that want to tour during our time period. It's not always that easy. As I mentioned earlier, you have Europe to contend with. You have other festivals. Some festivals completely block us out. If you're playing a festival, say one big one in Chicago, a lot of times they won't let those acts come up and play for Summerfest. So we have to find acts that are available and try to keep a lineup as eclectic as possible. As far as the daytime acts, we try to do things that are up and coming in the market and that people really want to see, that are out there in the club seeing. We look at the EPKs and start that off also. We try to find things that work with the headliner on any specific day. So we do a lot of bands through here. I think it's 700, 800, something like that. Let's see. Can I get Eminem at Summerfest and make my life? That comes from Matt Kohlmeyer. Well, Matt, we tried again this year, and we offered a boatload of cash to get Eminem to come out, but he decided not to work during our time period. It's one of those things, so we can't get it for you. Sorry, I can't make your life this year. We'll try again, I'm sure, down the line. I think that's all the questions that we've got for today. So, adios. See you next time. Can you edit that?
Oh, yeah.
Good, because it's going to need it.